I'm gonna Miss Regina, I'm gonna go ahead and let AK come up to speak and speak her piece alone, and then Mom Boss, when she comes in, I'll let her up.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. No, I just wanted to address a few things because I think there's been a huge misunderstanding. Number one, no one forced me to go onto the panel. I went up on my own, and I have proof of that because when
Wait a minute. Did she disclose if she contributed or
Hold on, Miss Regina,
just
Miss
no?
Regina,
They
Miss
gotta
Regina.
start with that.
I know, but Miss Regina, Miss Regina, we're gonna fully let her finish everything, and then we'll bring it right back up. Just let her
That's
say
the
everything.
beginning.
I know. We're gonna let her start wherever she wants, and you can bring up anything that you want to add. Let's see what it is she wants to present. Okay.
is that okay if I say my
I
piece
think that'll be the best way to go about it. Just let her get out whatever it is she want to get out and whatever angle she want to go at it. And I'm gonna just bring you right back up, so you know that way she goes uninterrupted and just be fair as possible. Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to Miss Queen Regina.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna go down for a second. I don't want to feel like I kicked you.
No, I'm gonna stay listening.
Okay, but please keep your. I don't care how emotional it gets. Just please, just let her finish everything.
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead, AK.
So I was a moderator on Mr. Skinny's channel, and this was when him and Kwame were cool. So what had happened is in December, no, it wasn't December, it was the beginning of Black History Month, and Kwame had a live, and there was like a group of panelists that came, and it was really powerful. Like it was a really, really good live, and everyone came and they shared their stories. And then Mom Boss came on the panel, and I think, yeah, Mrs. Skinny was there, and they had like a back and forth, and she was just like, she addressed him and said, why do you have a problem with me? And I think all of us were confused because we didn't know, well, I was confused because I didn't know what had happened, because I think Mom Boss had been on Kwame's panel before, but I wasn't there because that was my birthday. So I didn't see anything that had happened. So I didn't know who she was. And then Kwame allowed her to come on, well, he invited her to come to his panel. So then afterwards, Mrs. Skinnier did a live and he talked about her credit business, and he said that, you know, he thinks it's a scam. But I actually wasn't on that I wasn't in the chat. And I have proof of that. Like that, you can go and see my comment. And I said, Mrs. Skinny, I'm watching it on the playback because I wasn't there. So when Miss Regina said that Mrs. Skinny had hatched a plan and sent me there, I must have missed it because I wasn't actually in that chat. So anyways, she had come on the panel now, and she was sharing her credit business, and I was asking questions in the chat, and then everyone was saying to me like, oh, AK, why don't you take the link? So I took the link and I asked her questions, but I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just asking questions. But I don't know, I just think maybe I came across really harsh. And then also Kwame was in the chat and he was making me laugh. So it just looked bad in it. Like it looks bad. So then I reached out to Queen Regina like immediately afterwards. And my entire, like on everything I love, I was going to reach out to her to ask if I can also speak with Mom Boss and apologize because I felt like I came across too harsh. But she completely shut me down. She refused to speak to me. And she'd been harassing me for like months. She just kept on throwing little subliminals at me. She was being really, really horrible to me. So, and I never said anything. I've been quiet this whole time. I've not said anything about these women. So I don't know what more I can do at this point. I've tried to stay out of the way. I haven't been in Kwame's chat. I've just tried to stay away from all of this beef stuff. I've just, tried to be in my own little lane. I'll dip in and out of chats and stuff, but that's about it. So I don't know what more you want me to do.
Okay, my boss, how you doing this evening?
Hey, I'm doing good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. I'm gonna leave the floor to you. If you want to address Miss AK.
Okay. I didn't hear everything that she was saying. I was having trouble getting on, so I didn't hear the beginning part. So I can just, do you want me to tell my side, or do you want me to tell what
Yeah,
happened?
sure. Yeah, share a point of view, and then maybe y'all can, get to where y'all maybe the disconnect was.
Okay. Well, I have been following like Kwame like before I even started, writing his check. Just because you're not writing in the check, don't mean, you're not paying attention. I always liked his message. I'm a mom of 6. My oldest son is now 18, so the Black Boy Magic and looking out for our Black sons, I love that message, and the trading code, and, all that. The drama stuff, no, I was not for that. Didn't know any of the people that he had drama with. I tried to stay out of all of that. So one day he was talking about Black Boy Magic, and I came onto his platform. I think this is my second time taking the link. And my son, he was 20 months at the time. He still breastfeeds to this day. He's 28 months. I don't care who got nothing to say about it. He'll stop when he stops. But anyway, he wanted to breastfeed. So I, tilted my camera where no one could see what I was doing. Breastfed my son. My conversation kept going, and and that was the end of it. So from that point, Mr. Skinny Legs kept coming at me, just being disrespectful, for no reason. And I couldn't figure out like what I had done to him. But like I said, I left it alone, didn't say nothing to him. I would premiere videos on my channel, which none of my videos have anything to do with any of this drama. That's not what my channel was about. So I never let it get in that direction. He would come and say, yeah, I'm your only supporter, and I would tell him, thank you for, watching the video, just trying to be respectful. Because like I said, I don't have a problem with no one. That's not my reason. That's not why I came to YouTube. You can look at my videos and see that my reason for coming to YouTube. I didn't even used to share my business on YouTube because my business grows with or without YouTube. Facebook is my main platform. I have over 21,000 followers on Facebook. I show people how to fix their own credit. I don't repair credit. You do it yourself. So that's one thing. I'm also a travel agent. Been doing that for 6 years. I've helped over 300 people start them a plan B while they still got them a plan A. So they make an additional 6 to 7 streams of income while they still have a job. So I never down people with jobs. So when I came, when I came back to his platform, Skinny was up there. This was months later. So I never got a chance to address Skinny about what his issue was with me. So I was like, I think this God, I think this the best part, time. Skinny up here on the platform, I'm up here. So I got on the platform, addressed, what we were talking about on the panel. And before I was about to get off the panel, I asked Kwame, could I ask Mrs. Skinny a question? He said I could. I asked him, what was his issue with me? And he came up talking about something that made no sense at all, telling me I need to mark in my snatch back. I guess how good I look for having 6 trips. Like, I don't know. But it just was very disrespectful, and I couldn't figure it out. Like, what? Like, he just was very sideways. So he started fake crying on the panel, and told Kwame he was going to change his ways. And, he reached out to me for me to be on his panel. But I was like, why would I come to a person's platform that has publicly harassed me on a bigger platform, and then even on my own platform? Like, I wasn't even putting myself in that position. So I didn't reply to his message. I can show you the text message where he texts me. I didn't reply to it. I just did not go on his platform that night. Later on that night, he had a 6-hour video about me called Mom of 6 Makes Mr. Skinny Cry on Kwame platform. So all they were doing was just talking negative about me for no reason. They was coming up with plans that they was going to ambush me, because at that time, before the show ended, Kwame had learned about one of the business that I have, which is the do-it-yourself credit repair business. And he invited me to come on his platform and talk about it. And I accepted. He told me to reach out to Miss Queen Regina to set everything up. she reached out to me. I reached back out to her. That was our first time ever interacting. And I just did what I was told. We set up the date, and the date was set up the night before, which was the Wednesday night, because I was scheduled to be on February the 3rd. And this was after February the 1st, after he had fake cried on the platform and I already started making videos about me. So February the 2nd came, and they're on Skinny Channel at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's AK, it was April, it was Toothless Tiger, it was a fake Sister T in there, because me and Sister T have already talked about that, and she said that it wasn't her. So I'm gonna, say, respect her and say that it wasn't her until somebody can prove otherwise. It was just all kind of people in there saying, yeah, we're gonna go up on the platform, or we're gonna say this and we're gonna say that. And I had no idea this was going on. And someone reached out to Miss Queen Regina and told her about it. And at first she wasn't going to do anything. She just was going to let me come on the platform, let me talk about my business, and said I could handle myself. But there was something in her spirit, and I thank her for this till this day, that she said that she was going to come up there and protect me because of the things that she heard that they were planning to do, and say, to me. So Miss Regina was up there moderating on the platform. Kwame introduced her as moderating, and I gave my presentation, and afterwards it was time for questions. And like I said, they had already told AK that she was going to be the one to come up, because April was saying she wasn't going to come up, and I think it's just because she didn't want to show her face, because I still don't know how she looks, but we're not going to talk about that. So AK came up, and Kwame kind of, not sensitive. He liked AK. And I assume he still, may do, like or whatever. They used to flirt with. I used to just see that. And so she came up on the platform. She asked her question. I answered it. And then afterwards, it just like, she was like, well, it sounds like a scam. And I'm like, a scam? How is do-it-yourself credit repair, a scam? And at the time, I had only been in it for a year. It's been a year and a half now. So maybe my presentation, was a little off. That was my first time, presenting the information. But again, I was here to just educate our people. You took the information how you wanted to take it. You didn't have to sign up if you didn't want to fix your own credit, if you didn't want to save on your travel. You didn't have to, get any of the information. It just was for whoever wanted the information. So when she came up and said that, which I said I already knew that this was planned, Miss Regina shut that down. Like, no, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna take the next question. And like I said, Kwame was flirting with AK at the time, so it was like laughing at the time. So if I didn't already know what was going on, I could have looked at it like Kwame was in on it, because he up here laughing, kicking with her when she up here trying to say, that my business is a scam and, whatever. But that wasn't the case. He had no idea what was going on, because he didn't know about the ambush that was planned. So from that day, everybody that was on Mr. Chicken Leg side was against me. And every time I would come in the chat, look at Mama. Yes, nothing. They'll be, I'm like T.Y. Ray with the tongue ring, with the lip ring. It'll be like Mama Pyramids. Like, he would make videos about me, and I would have couldn't understand, what did I do to these people besides try to educate them, our people, and let them know how they can hire their children and write off $12,000 per year per child tax-free to keep more income in their home. That's what I did. I have an 18-year-old now. His credit score is 738. He has his own apartment, got his own apartment at 17. He just purchased a new car, brand new car today, his third car. He has a job. He has 2 businesses. Just trying to educate them how the other races, how they do it, and how we always talking about what we don't have and what we can't get our hands on. But when someone is coming to you with the knowledge, take the knowledge and use it. Of course, you can go do your own research on it, but don't just all of a sudden call it a scam because it's something that you don't understand. And the other thing is, I have 2 separate businesses. I have a travel agent business and a do-it-yourself credit business that has a travel club with it. My travel agent business is over 73 travel agents. I'm in the top 1% of that company. We have over 11,000 travel agents in the London of UK. So I was surprised that AK, when she said that, I'm like, does she even do her research? And even afterwards, she came after me. I wrote her an email. I tried to reach out to her, tried to send her a free trip where she could come and visit Kwame if she wanted to, but it was like I never got a response back. I don't remember her apologizing to me. I even commented on her videos, telling her like, great job on, your videos, just trying to be peaceful, because I'm not a drama person. I never have been. And I never get no response from that. I understand she was trying to stay, behind the scenes or, out the way. But I never got an apology from her or for anyone that was on his side or whatever, and just kept coming from me and still coming from me to this day. I just like, what did I do to you? What did I do to anyone in this chat other than be nice and friendly and give free information that I didn't have to, come and give, and still want to give free information? It's dozens of people in Kwame's chat and other chats that have started the do-it-yourself credit business, the travel club business, have reached out for me from my YouTube business, YouTube channel, and videos that I've done on both of my businesses. So them calling me a scam isn't stopping anything. People don't understand network marketing, so of course they call it a scam. But you network every day. When you tell somebody about the food you eat, you sharing where where you got it from, or the shoes you have on, the clothes you have on, where you a concert you attended, a hotel you stayed at, anything that you tell someone and you share someone and you didn't get them paid for it, you're networking. You're doing network marketing. So why not get paid for the information and the knowledge that you have? And I'm sorry that I decided to, take the information that I've learned and continue to learn and share with other people, where I can grow, continue my family legacy, and not have to work a 9 to 5 or work for anyone else. I'm sorry that that's the position that I want to position myself in. And if you don't understand that, that's okay. Having a business is not for everyone, but I'm just trying to tell you that you can have a business and work a job too. Just as hard as you go for those jobs, you can go for yourself. And that was my only message. And that's still my message to this day. I don't have no beef with anyone. If anyone's making videos about me, oh, well, I don't flag. I don't have time to do that. I have 6 children up here that I'm trying to grow and into positive, adults. So I don't have time to be on here trying to look and see who making a video about me, who making lies, because at the end of the day, it's not stopping anything. And you can make lies about me, you can talk about me, you can anything, but what you're not going to do is talk about my businesses and my livelihood that brings the income to feed my children. So if you don't understand it, do your research. I can send you the information to do more research, but don't just call me a scam because it's something that you don't understand or something that you choose not to understand. That's all I have to say. I'm sure I was long-winded. But I'm a Pisces, so
no, you did a great job.
No, that was thorough, because
would it be possible for me to respond to that?
Yes.
No, I need to respond to AK. No, because I'm gonna forget my train of thought. She talked about me first. I need to respond to AK.
Miss Queen, I'm about to.
No, I'm gonna forget my thought process.
Okay, go ahead.
Because AK spoke on the Queen first.
Go ahead.
AK, what is your definition of harassment?
Can I respond now?
Yes.
Continual digs, throwing shots, throwing shade, name calling, that type of stuff.
Okay, now during this, when you came up, you said, I have been harassing you. You said that, right?
Yes, you were.
Okay, when was the last time I harassed you?
You have been throwing a lot of shots at me, Queen Regina. You've been doing it for months, and I haven't said anything to you. I don't talk about you. I don't talk about Mom Boss. In fact, I have the receipts right here. I have the screenshot that shows that live that you guys were talking about with Toothless Tiger and all of that was on the panel. I wasn't there. I was asleep. I wasn't there. I have the screenshot in front of me right now.
Okay.
I commented on Mrs. Skinny's channel and I said,
Can we talk about this statement of harassment, please? When was the last time I harassed you?
You've done it tonight, actually.
Okay, before tonight. When was the last time?
Before tonight, you did it the day before. You did it the day before that. You've done it last week. You did it the week before that.
Are you talking about during the trial?
No, not just during the trial, Regina. You've been doing this to me for months, and I haven't said anything about you. I don't call you.
On what channel was I doing this? What channel?
You've done it on in Mr. Ears' panel. You've done it on. You've mentioned it on Kwame's live. You sent him super chats telling him I need to grow up. You've gone to.
But that was in March.
No, but you've been doing this for months, Miss Regina, and I haven't said anything.
She said that I said something.
I don't call you out her name
in your chat before the trial. You hear that? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
No, I'm asking Ears.
She's saying that you said something to her in the chat.
No, she's saying that I said something about her in your comments before the trial.
I did not see it. Did you, Shooter?
She goes from chat to chat talking.
I haven't seen the woman.
I didn't see
I
it.
made that super chat.
I have the screenshots on my computer.
Okay, send them. We need evidence.
You can turn them on right now. Can you turn your screen on?
Miss Regina, I have your email address, so I'll send everything to you.
No. We don't try. I don't know.
Show it on your screen right now. Can you show it on your screen right now?
Yeah. 1 second. I'll show you that right now.
Okay, so what are you showing us?
Okay, so I'm showing you first of all. 1 second. Let me just show my screen. I don't know if it'll work. Hold on. Okay, can you guys see that?
You have to turn. Okay.
Yeah. This is the live that they were talking about, where Super Tiger, Kwame, and everyone was on the panel, and this is what my comment, watching the playback right now. So I wasn't even on there. That's cool. I was everywhere.
Now, her definition of harassment is taking shots, calling out names.
No, that's not what I said.
Well, okay, you did.
You have been making remarks about me, called me names. You've gone from chat to chat mentioning me. You've been doing this for months.
Okay, you showed us in February.
That sound like what Sid's been doing.
Yeah. Now, what's your definition of what Mr. Skinny did to me?
Name calling, bashing.
So you're saying what I did to you is equal to what Skinny did to me?
Absolutely.
Get off the stage. Get off. Get off the stage.
Hold on, let him think about that.
Get off.
Finish your question. She misspoke. Finish your question. Because that's just her opinion.
Did you donate?
Let her finish.
Was throwing shots and calling me names.
Was I in the chat when this?
I didn't ask you that. I said, did you donate?
Yes, a lot of us donated when that was happening. Mommy donated too.
There we go.
There we go. We just talked about this earlier.
Oh, Miss
Hey,
Regina.
nobody want to come.
No, listen. This is how it. Just because you send a donation while the show is going on doesn't mean I'm donating for that particular thing. It just means that I'm just sending a donation. Sometimes the donations, it can be delayed. It goes through later on.
I'm gonna ask
So
you
that's
one
not fair
more
to
time.
say that.
What you claim I did to you is equal to what Skinny did to me.
That you donated.
I feel like it was. She's been harassing me for months, and I've not said anything about her.
Did she give out your phone number?
Pardon?
Did she give out your phone number or your address?
She's doxed me, and I know she has.
She has?
Yeah. I think
Hold on, Mr. Jenna. Let her give us her.
She's had one of her friends come onto my Instagram, and literally she's left me like I don't know how she finds me. She leaves me.
Hold on. You're saying she had a friend So okay, so the ways that she doxed you, you're saying she left messages on your Instagram, and
I had to deactivate my Instagram actually.
It was that many messages.
I got no proof.
I have proof.
Okay.
You want to pull them up?
Yeah.
So she was in your Instagram how many times?
3 or 4 times. And it's
What is my What is
I don't know if it was you, but this woman was saying she was your friend.
Okay. All right, come on out with it. Come on out with it.
So it's just a woman that's saying that she is a friend. You don't really know if she's really a friend or maybe a troll.
I don't know who she is because I've never had people troll me on my Instagram before.
How old are you, VK?
Let us show it. Let us show it, Mr. Regina.
Yeah. So I don't know what. Honestly, I just would like to move on from this situation because it's
No.
been.
No. You're not gonna say and lie on me that I haven't harassed you.
I wasn't lying.
I haven't listened to you since I did my super chat. I'm woman enough, and I put it on super chat to tell AK to come on back to this book my comment because if I can go through what I went through in public. Mommy questioned her about where she was. Then that wasn't nothing. And you need to grow up. If that hurt you, don't you know what happened to me? You participated in it. You donated to it. And you lied on me tonight? I'll never forgive you.
Okay, well I'm dropping off then. Bye.
Bye.